Hi, everyone. Welcome to Westfield State University's world premiere production of What Life Matters by Michael Higgins. Due to the escalation of COVID 19 on campus and related circumstances over the last 24 hours, we've been forced to shift from our plan to present this play as a live performance. We will instead show a recording of our dress rehearsal from earlier in the week. Please note that this was a work in progress, and we were still working out minor technical glitches during this recording, which we ask you to forgive. Please also join us in the Zoom lobby for continuing conversation after the showing. You can find the link on the page below. We are enormously proud of the work we have done this semester, and we hope you can find the performance meaningful as well. Thank you.
I'm gonna sing out and I'm gonna march on. And everybody said, I'm gonna sing out. Gonna march on. I'm gonna march on. Gonna put one foot in front of the other foot. Yes, I am. I'm gonna sing out. Gonna march on. I got to keep on keeping on. Yes, I have. Gonna march on. I'm gonna march on.
Hey, girl.
Hey!
Hey!
We check. How is everyone?
The usual. Class is back online again.
I have a job interview today.
Online?
Of course.
Of course.
David, why are you being so quiet?
Yeah, you okay?
Hey, what's up, guys? I'm just not feeling too well today.
What's wrong?
It's my boss. He's trying to bond with me. It's just uncomfortable. Yet he treats me like I'm stupid. How does that work?
That's why I quit my first job at that retail place. Boss is being a bitch. She would just snap her fingers at me like a fucking dog. And finally, one day, I was like, snap this bitch. And I walked out.
Oh,
Best day I ever had at that school.
Real world. Sounds like hell out there.
It is. But I'm acing this interview and then I'm moving on up.
well, remember tonight's our big game. And it'll be my turn to win.
Oh, over my dead body.
No. I'll be a four-time champion. Oh, a four-time champion.
Not getting away with cheating this time. Yeah.
I didn't cheat.
Candace, we all know you're Googling shit behind that screen.
Oh, why don't you shut up? Because don't make me come over there and give you something worse than COVID. Brittany, hold my hoops. I'm about to go in on him.
Hey, gladiators. Have a good day, everyone.
Bye, y'all.
Bye, ladies.
Hey, homie.
Good morning, sir.
Hey, look, I know it's early, but I want to rap with you a little bit about coming in.
Coming in.
Yeah, you see, I've been going over your projects and such, and I mean, there are a few misspellings, whatever, and I feel like you'd be working better if you were in the office.
Why? What's wrong with my projects?
Well, you see, there are things like misspellings, typos, and I thought maybe your kids were distracting you or something.
I don't have kids.
You don't. You got no kids.
No.
Well,
Why?
that's new. Well, I just think the work would be much smoother if you were in the office environment. I don't know where it's like where you live, but I'm sure it's distracting and it's peaceful here. You know, it's nice in the office. There's just plenty of room to stretch out. It was the African chiefs. They're the ones who sold the slaves to me. Got a discount too. I got 2 strong bucks and they threw in 3 little orphan kids for free. Besides, it's Africa. Who the hell wants to live in Africa? All these grass huts, hot sun, trees, and shit. Everybody wants to live in America. It's a land where dreams come true. It's a land where you can live wherever you discover and worship whomever you want. The best part is, they need people to help build this new world. So you see, slaves are part of making dreams come true. Good Lord knows it. They ain't got nothing here to stay for. Why are they so scared? It's not like they have any other use in this godforsaken jungle. They're so lucky to be going to America, so that way they can finally have a God-given purpose. You know, that way you could be at your best. It's good for the company.
Sir, I really don't think that I need to.
Thanks, homie. You the man. Come in anytime after 1 p.m.
Wait, today?
John C. Calhoun had many debates with Henry Clay over the position of slavery in the United States, and many will argue that their arguments led to the beginning of the American Civil War. Now, while there are arguments about the causes of the war, it's not so simple to break it down to simply a matter of a trivial thing like slavery. After all, there's a lot of
I'm sorry. Trivial?
Don't interrupt. Just please go on mute.
But I wouldn't say that slavery is
The fact is, the Civil War has a lot of complex arguments, and breaking it down to a trivial thing like slavery is just ignorant. After all, what is the exact argument? Slaves are a necessary part of our economy. And to let the North decide for us how to run our economy is simply a detriment. It makes us unequal. It makes us second-class citizens who barely exist. There is a question of vital importance to the Southern section, in reference to which the views and feelings of the two sections are as opposite and hostile as they can possibly be. I refer to the relation between the two races in the Southern section, which constitutes a vital portion of her social organization. Every portion of the North entertains views and feelings more or less hostile to it. Those most opposed and hostile regard it as a sin and consider themselves under the most sacred obligation to use every effort to destroy it. What you people have to understand is that the Negro is happy to be a slave. They don't complain, they don't whine and cry. They're obedient and docile. They work long hours in the fields because they want to help the white man raise this country to prominence. Slavery is not what I would call a necessary evil, but a positive good. Slave owners get a hard day's work to finish their crops and harvest, and the slaves do a hard day's work to fulfill their right to God and the white man. But God bless the noble slave owner and his noble slave. And senators, if I, John C. Calhoun, have not convinced you that slavery is the backbone to our economy and must be left alone, why, then we, the righteous South, have the ability and the opportunity to split from the North and dissolve the union that will so unfaithfully condemn us, simply for practicing what we know and love. We only wish to exist and live our way of life, senators, and we wish to be free. So, are there any questions about that?
Yeah. I have a question.
Wasn't slavery good for the economy in the whatever time?
Good question. Yes, slavery was indeed necessary to keep the agriculture of the southern states flowing. Northern states were more dependent upon an industrial means of production, and the two sides clashed on this very issue multiple times.
The northern states should have just left the southern states alone then. I mean, there wouldn't have been a civil war if the North just let the South keep their states' rights. I mean, they weren't hurting anybody.
Yeah, except for slaves.
Don't talk out of turn.
And I mean, besides, slavery was always around. I mean, every race was slaves at some point, so why should black people get singled out as having it the worst?
Because slaves here were treated like $5 bills?
Do you have proof of that?
The triangle trade? Slaves are literally commerce for bottles of rum or crates of molasses.
Good answer, but next time just take the emotion out of it.
All I'm saying is, Calhoun had some good points. I mean, even today, those people bitch and moan about what they have and don't have. You don't see me complaining when I don't get what I want.
Yeah, I bet you don't bitch when you don't get the new iPhone.
Watch your language in my class. Gosh, and if you're going to debate a student, you gotta take out that emotion.
So the fact that slavery is morally and ethically wrong means nothing.
We're not discussing ethics and morals. That's a different class, okay? Catherine has clearly stated the facts of the discussion. You're just so clouded by personal attachments to feelings. Sorry. Now, would any of your classmates like to argue your point of view?
Come on, none of you?
Now, before I was interrupted, I was.
Can I say one more thing?
You know what? God, just save it for the end. Go into your breakout rooms and just discuss the causes of the Civil War. And God, without getting all wrapped up in these feelings.
Hey, homie, you alright?
Yeah, I'm fine, sir.
Alright, look, I know your head hurts, but I can't have you hurting right now. How's the project coming along?
I'm almost finished, sir. I'm still waiting on the email from 3 clients, and
Hold on, wait, you're waiting on them? This project needs to be finished today. You need to be on top of them. Look, this isn't a company that waits on people. I'm on your side here, but being complacent isn't going to get you anywhere. You can't be so. So lazy! Get to picking that cotton, boy! I can't believe all you slaves can be so lazy. I put you out here to do God's work, and all you do is complain and whine about how tired you are. Look at you. You're out here getting all this nice sun, working with your hands on the land, and this is the thanks I get? You Negroes ain't shit! Don't think I don't know what you people be out there singing and smiling. I hear y'all out there. I bet you're reading them books too. Well, you better not let me catch you reading, otherwise I'll cut your balls off, burn the hole shut, and put you right back out here. You don't see how this works, boy. You don't think I don't do nothing for you. I'm the one putting my livelihood in your hands. How am I supposed to feed my family, huh? How am I supposed to feed your family? You do the labor, I sell the crops, make the money, and then I trickle the money down to you and your fellow slaves. I can get you all better tools, better clothes, better food. You can work on the land longer. But no, this ain't good enough for you. You know, that fellow Samuel Cartwright was right. He says y'all brains are messed up. Y'all got some kind of disease that makes you want to run away. Well, I gotta beat it out of you, I guess. In that way, you can be at your best. It's good for the company. You know, make me proud, D. See you later.
Hey, baby.
Hey, are you calling to wish me luck?
I am. I figured I'd bust into the Zoom room and say hi.
Well, she's due back any minute, so be quick.
Right. Just saying you're the smartest and the best.
Well, yes, I know, but your recognition is appreciated.
So I see you took my advice.
Yeah, I didn't wear my earrings. What was wrong with them?
You know how stuffy these interviewers are. They might not understand your Rangi Ragu Kia earrings.
Wrong EQ.
Right. It's better to be a little more, traditional when it comes to these new people at these fancy companies.
You mean not showing off my blackness?
Probably what's best for the company.
What does that have to do with anything?
You know what I mean. Listen, I'm gonna go. Do well, kick ass, and call me when you're done. Love you.
Love you too.
Oh, I must have the wrong room. Uh wait, who are you?
Candace Coles?
Oh, okay. That's, I see. You have a nice name.
Thank you.
And you're interviewing to be.
Executive assistant.
Right, right, okay. And you've been an executive assistant already for.
7 years, 4 months, 16 days, 14 hours and 9 minutes.
Wow, right to the minute. That's accurate. Tell me about your prior experience working with high-level executives.
Well, I can type 90 words a minute with a 1% rate of error, and I do have ample experience in dictation and shorthand. I actually have a great memory, so I'm great at following along even when we're on the go. I've had some experience with programming, so I'm up to date on both Macs and Dells. Plus, I'm great at typing on tablets and iPads with one hand while moving. My last boss probably got about 35 emails an hour, and her inbox was always clean and organized so that she could keep up to date on any appointments and requests.
Excellent. And why are you leaving that job? It sounds like you're invaluable there.
The company is going out of business. I mean, I do love it there, but the current economy just doesn't support it like it used to.
That's really a shame. I see here that it says your salary requirements are 55K. How flexible is that?
I mean, I'm sure we could negotiate as needed. I'm certainly willing to talk.
See, how would the commute be for you?
I'd have no problem getting there.
And how close are you to your old job?
I mean, the commute was easier, I admit, but when it really comes
We
down,
would need someone readily available, someone who could come in on weekends.
Weekends and holidays are not a problem, and I'd be ready to start immediately.
Wow, okay. Do you have any questions for me?
Will there be a second round of interviews after this?
Likely. It might take some time to figure out a proper candidate, though.
I saw your posting was for someone to start immediately. I figured you'd have a quick turnaround time.
Oh, yeah, well, these kinds of interviewers, they take time to process. Now, unless you have any further questions, I really need to get going to
any other health benefits or any other details. I mean, I'd personally love to hear about the dental plan.
Look, I don't think this job is for you.
Or what do you mean?
I mean, I can see you're qualified. You're very qualified. And you have all of the right skills and job experience. But
Is something wrong?
I don't feel like you exactly fit what the company is looking for. Oh, but you can apply to so many other jobs at so many other places.
I can't believe you would just count me out just because of my skin color.
It's not me. All right? I have no say on who the company wants to bring in. It's only my job to see the most qualified candidates, and while you do fit that, there's many other factors that go into finding the right person for the job. I'm sorry. I didn't enslave you. I'm not gonna beat you with a whip. I didn't make your ancestors work in a field in the hot sun. I didn't take away your family and mistreat you. I am a hard-working American. I have my business to worry about. Look, I'm sorry your race used to be slaves. I'm sorry you don't have the same opportunities and freedoms as everyone else, but that's on you. You need to work harder. You need to better yourself. You need to go to college. You need to comb your hair and make yourself look nice. You need to stop acting so, what's the word? Negro. This isn't the South. This is the North. Up here, you need to act like us and fit in. And this whole being uneducated and dumb thing just isn't going to work. So, thank you for your time. You are indeed very qualified, but you're just not right for us. Thank you. The nerve of some people. Let's see who's next. Lacey Evans. That sounds like a nice name.
Hello all, I'm glad you're doing well. As you can see, none of us have been furloughed, but that does not mean we are immune to it. This company is looking at where they can make cuts, so we are always under the gun. Now, there are many ways we can decide to make these cuts, but the way I see it, but the biggest problem that we haven't fully addressed how to determine how much to tax each state, how many representatives will come from each state as well. I know. Disagree on the parameters. Now, we did seem to find an impasse on population. Yes, but it's the best way to decide. No, gentlemen from Pennsylvania, we cannot base the number of delegates simply by the size of your state. We cannot base every decision purely by measuring size. I mean, what type of men would do that? No, I do believe that population is indeed the best way to go. Based on this, the number of representatives Pennsylvania will indeed have more than Virginia. Representatives of Pennsylvania, please stop complaining. There are other available options. Manservant, bring me the number of slaves in the southern states. Representatives Georgia, stop dancing in the aisles. Gentlemanly. Representatives of New Jersey, put the pistol away. We do not shoot delegates within the hall. If you want to duel, do so with the proper measures. I see. Tied this pretty tight, didn't you? There we go. Well, based on this, the number of slaves in the southern states makes the population way more than in the northern. What? No, we have to count the slaves. I know they're property, but they still count as populations because they live in the states. They don't pay taxes, the lucky bastards. Look, this is a huge decision. Slaves are indeed property, but they're also living people. I mean, kind of. Look, manservant, stand up. Now look here. This man eats, sleeps, and drinks, like we all do. But does he count Is he truly a man? Now, sure, maybe he can't be a full man. Kneel yourself. Slowly. Ah, the slave should count as half the white man. Okay, some of you say too much, some of you say too little. Lower yourself a bit more. There. 1/4. He shall count as 1/4 the white man. No, I agree, it's a bit demeaning. Get up, servant. Slower. There. I see this is 3/5. This is quite the compromise. Secretary, write up a proposal for presentation. Oh no, manservant. Stay there. We need you right there. What's the face for? Are you upset? You should feel lucky. You are no longer considered property. You now have 60% the worth of a white man. Look where you were simply yesterday. Simple manservant, simply serving my team. But now your people bring power and order to America. Now stay there till the secretary finishes the proposal. Thank you for the help, David. This meeting is adjourned. Like that, David. You're doing great. I'm off to lunch, so check in when you arrive, please.
Thank you, sir.
I'm sorry, but you need to leave.
I'm sorry,
You don't live in this neighborhood.
but it's a park.
Yeah, but you don't live here.
Yeah, I don't live in the park.
You have to leave right now.
I'm sorry, who the hell are you?
What? You don't talk to me like that. Now get out of here before I call the police.
I'm literally sitting here reading my book before my audition. Just leave me alone.
I don't give a fuck. I don't want your virus in my neighborhood.
What the fuck did you just say?
President said that you people caused this COVID shit, and I don't want you walking around here spreading it. I didn't work hard my whole life just to have you living here in this same neighborhood. Why can't you people just stay among your own kind and not spread your disease all over my park? People like you are exactly what's wrong with this country. You take advantage of my kindness and my tax dollars, and how do you repay us? By serving your garbage Chinese food and giving us diseases.
Who the fuck do you think you are, you racist bitch?
I'm not racist. I voted for Obama. I need my space, all right? I need my time. I need my me time, and you are infringing upon that. This is a public... So leave right now or I will have to call the police. This is a public place, but all I have to say is you attacked me. No, I don't even need to say that. I can say you looked at me wrong. The police will do their job and get you out of here properly.
But
So
you
and leave right now.
Whatever. You're not messing up my audition.
The nerve of some people. They think they own everything. Ah!
All right, come on, David. What's up? Where's the project?
I'm actually done with it. I'm just double checking for layout issues.
All right, cool. Once you wrap it up, send it over to Chew. He'll go over it too.
Wait, hey, why does Chew need to go over it? I'll be done with it in like 2 seconds.
It's not that I don't trust you. It's just, this project needs to be finished today, and Chew's an Asian, so he has a little bit of a better grasp on numbers.
Asian. Sir, I don't think you're supposed to talk.
Oh, don't give me that PC stuff. I'm not a racist. Chew and I are just cool like that. I thought you and I were cool like that too. But, if I am being honest, you're not exactly the friendliest worker I have here. Never want to talk hip hop or protests, or you never show me pictures of your wifey.
What wifey? I don't even have a girlfriend. How do you keep saying?
I hope you don't have a problem working here. I think I've been pretty good to you, and this company has too. I mean, not everyone has given people like you chances. Oh, will you look at this? Is someone tired? Do you need a break, you lazy Negro? I can't believe I have to put up with such lazy soldiers. Get up! Now march! What is the matter with you? Aren't you grateful? You're free, aren't you? You're not a slave to those rebels across the Mason-Dixon line now, are you? Here you are, trying to be a soldier and looking as dumb as ever. You need to be thankful, soldier. You need to be grateful to God for somebody giving a damn about your black ass. Halt! You are now in the United States Army, boy. You will wear that uniform proudly. You will serve your country well. You will make your country proud, and you will prove why you deserve to be here. Now march! You want to live here free, then you need to fight for that freedom. This is what you fight for. The chance to be a real American. Halt! All you people do is complain. Be happy with what your government gives you. Look, I know what you're going through. I hate the cops too. But don't be mad at those of us trying to help you along. Be appreciative. That's all I'm saying.
Fuck!
Hey, baby, what happened? What did she say?
I'll be honest, I've had a long day.
Why, what happened? What did she say?
She asked me a few nothing questions, didn't give me any details, and gave me some bullshit that didn't fit in with the company.
What did you do?
What did I do? What kind of question is that?
Shit. I'm sorry. That came out wrong.
Christ, Kelly.
I'm sorry. Maybe we should just talk later.
About what?
Look, you know I love you, right?
Yeah? Where is this going?
I think we should postpone meeting my parents.
Why? We've been planning this for a while.
I know, but well, it's different. I didn't know.
What?
Well, Dad posted some stuff from Fox News,
Oh, Jesus.
and I'm not sure if you can handle meeting him.
Look, we don't have to talk politics or whatever.
Just that.
What is it?
Look, sometimes I see your posts on Facebook and all, and honestly, you don't believe in all this Black Lives Matter stuff, do you?
Stuff?
Oh, come on. It's not that big a deal.
I think it's a huge deal. Kelly, what the hell?
Will you stop it? The way I grew up, I don't even see race. I just see you, my baby, and These protests are always causing trouble and breaking people's stuff. It's just so annoying. Besides, the police put their lives on the line for us every single day. So Blue Lives Matter makes so much more sense. The police only kill thugs and criminals. So Daddy says that all the protesting is for nothing. And
I can't believe that you.
really, I was talking to Mom, and she made me think about the phrase all lives matter. It's such a better saying. It's so much more peaceful for everyone involved. She's right. We should all be together as one. No one is above anyone else, and everyone is equal. Don't you think that?
Kelly, what the hell are you saying?
All I'm saying is, you and I are so happy together. We're a great couple, and the police aren't gonna bother us. Besides, that can't happen to you. You're one of the good ones. The police love Black people like you. You're not any trouble to anyone.
What the fuck?
Oh, hold on. It's Dad. Hello? Oh, hi, Daddy. Huh? Oh, I'm just talking with friends. Oh, I saw. It was pretty accurate, yeah. Tucker Carlson is a genius. I know. Okay. Thank you, Daddy. I'll talk to you later. I can't believe he watches that show. Can you believe
You're
that?
with friends?
Look, it's nothing personal. Daddy loves Black people. He loves Candace Owen and Ben Carson, right? It's just he's not so sure about me dating Black people. At least not right now with all the riots and such going on. It's no big deal. He's gonna love you. You're one of the good ones. Look, I gotta go. We can talk more about this later. I love you.
I love you?
Hey, David, wait, are you okay?
Yeah, sorry. Work is just a little stressful right now. I'm getting these headaches every time my boss comes in. Frustrating. Wait, you're done with your audition already?
I haven't gone in yet. I still got 30 minutes.
Uh, shouldn't you be preparing though? You know, something like your Mima Ma chants and shit. You know.
Hey, don't hate on my vocal warm-ups. Besides, I'm still a little shaken.
What's up?
I was sitting in the park earlier today and this woman, she just came at me like she was so mad, yelling at me because I'm Chinese, saying that like I caused the virus and I should just get out of her neighborhood. I was just sitting in the park reading. I didn't do anything. And she just wouldn't leave me alone and
I'm sorry.
all I ever wanted to do was act. I just wanted to be myself and not some fucking stereotype. I didn't cause this shit. My family didn't cause this corona shit. I mean, what the fuck is wrong with people?
Brittany, hey, you're not a stereotype. You're a brave woman. And you don't deserve any of that. It's not your fault.
Oh, hey, you're both here.
Yeah. I was just talking to Brittany. Some woman gave her shit in the park for being Chinese.
Who do I have to kill?
It's okay. I'm fine. I was just talking to David before I went in for my audition.
Yeah, well, look, I don't know who that bitch was.
David?
Sorry, I don't know who that woman was. But don't let her break your spirit. You know, you just go into that audition and you kick some ass. You're gonna be the next Disney princess.
And not some Mulan shit either. You're gonna go and you're gonna put on one of those frilly ass dresses and sing to some birds and have squirrels eating out of your hand.
Right. And the next time some Karen gives you shit, you make sure she sees your check from Disney.
Yeah, because the mouse's checks don't bounce.
Huh.
Guys, I'm gonna go try and prepare.
You go and you get that job. And you tell us all about it tonight.
Every detail.
Thanks, guys.
Man, she dealt with a real life Karen.
Nah, for real. What's up with you though? How'd the interview go?
The interview did not go well.
I'm sorry. Like I've been saying, I'm sorry all night. What happened?
She said I wasn't right for it.
That's it? That doesn't make any sense.
It's like she asked some questions, but she already knew
Already knew what?
that I was too black to work there.
Oh, come on. They can't pull that shit in public.
You're kidding me, right?
Yeah. I was hoping.
This shit sucks though. Like, how much more do I gotta do to prove to these corporate fucks that I'm the best?
You know how these folks are in these corporate settings. They want the perfect looking girl taking their phone calls and setting up their meetings. And
Sucking their dicks under the desk.
I don't know about all that,
Well,
okay?
sure as fuck not on my resume.
Well, there is a spot on your resume for special skills.
Oh, you need to stop.
Well, I don't know what's wrong with this company, but they're missing out on you, not the other way around.
Yeah. And what's worse, Kelly was not supportive in the least.
What did she say?
She, I don't even know what to say about it.
What? How bad was it?
It was pretty bad. It was just shocking.
What did she say?
I gotta go. I gotta talk to Kelly.
Ken, is everything all right?
No, the fuck it isn't.
Candace,
Oh, taking personal calls on company time?
I'm sorry, sir. My friends were just having a hard.
No. I heard everything. You don't think we don't watch these computers, see what you people do on them? Gotta make sure you're doing what you're supposed to do. Did I give you permission to talk to your friends on my company time?
No, sir.
No, I did not. I'm sick of all you lazy coloreds coming around here like you own this country. You don't deserve nothing, boy. This country is the United States of America. This is God's country. This is the white man's country. This country was made by God to further expand to the West Coast, like the great John O'Sullivan sang. And that claim is to the right by our manifest destiny to overspread and possess the whole continent which Providence has given us to develop the great experiment in liberty of federalized self-government entrusted to us. You know what that means, boy? Anywhere you go, anywhere you put up roots, anywhere you build your house, and anywhere your Negro children have their little Negro children belongs to the white man. You really don't get how lucky you got it. Not one bit.
Southern trees bear a strange fruit. Blood on the leaves and blood at the root. Black bodies swinging in the southern breeze. Strange fruit trees.
I hope you all had good discussions on the Civil War. Now, we look at the American Civil Rights Movement, which holds interesting comparisons. One such politician to take in is one Eugene Bull Connor. Now, as we look at the 1960s, for days now, the city of Birmingham has been under siege from outside agitators led by Martin Luther King. Now, the president has seen fit to move some 3,000 federal troops into this state for possible use in Birmingham. These troops deployed for use in a city that does not need them. The Birmingham police, assisted by law enforcement agencies from around the county and surrounding areas, and backed up by the Alabama Highway Patrol, have the situation here under control and are working around the clock to maintain law and order. If there is anyone in this nation who understands what is going on here, it is me. I know that we have sufficient manpower, enough trained officers to keep the peace in Birmingham without any outside help from the federal government. If President Kennedy is really sincere about wanting peace in Birmingham, then why doesn't he use his great influence and ask Martin Luther King and his bunch of agitators to leave our city? Bunch of Negroes and traitors to the white man has done what they wanted to do. Stirring up trouble among the whites and the good Negro citizens, collecting money, and have attempted to give this city a black eye to the rest of the nation. No, sir, we don't need federal troops here. What we need is for President Kennedy to show sincerity in wanting peace in Birmingham. And we get the outside agitators to leave us alone and let us work out our problems locally. We will use the same tactics that we have used before. We will use dogs. We will use hoses. The state of Alabama is set in our ways, and we will not change for a bunch of loudmouth, uppity niggers. We have been good to them for years now, and we have allowed them to thrive. But the state of Alabama, in fact, all the states of the South, are done being nice. The warning is simple. Go home and live your lives, because we will no longer tolerate your insubordination. Now, how do we compare this to today's, riots and demonstrations?
I see that Mr. Connor didn't like the protesting, but he was doing his job. Black people were being riotous and troublesome.
Uppity, annoying,
ignorant.
What the fuck?
No interruptions. Gosh, anyone else?
I hate the way they protest.
How the fuck should they be protesting?
Did you just unmute yourself? I mean, this is my classroom, and I'm not going to have you just jumping in.
I just want to know what's so wrong with the way Black people protest.
Well, they're protesting wrong. During football games, stopping traffic, interrupting people's lives, that is not the right time to be protesting. No one should be interrupting people's fun and good times for political messages.
I was late to my cousin's birthday party because some protest held me up for 2 hours.
I mean, Martin Luther King organized sit-ins and walks, and they're out here marching and blocking traffic and boycotting products. He wasn't trying to burn people's homes and businesses down.
That wasn't any of the protesters.
Why do you care? You're not even Black.
I'm Latinx.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I am.
No, you're not. You can't be.
Why not?
Because you're as white as me. You can't be Latino or Latinx or whatever.
I think I know my own heritage.
Doesn't look like it.
What the fuck?
I don't need that kind of language in my classroom.
Well, I don't see the point of protesting anyway. Breaking windows, property damage, all over some black criminal? I've been around black people all my life. I've worked in ghetto neighborhoods and prisons, and I probably know them a lot better than most of you do. And it's just so disheartening to see how wrong black people can be sometimes.
How the fuck can you sit there
I said watch your language in my classroom. Interrupt again, and I'm gonna have to throw you out. Sorry. Anyone else? Go ahead.
God, she's so angry. I'm very uncomfortable.
Well, let's explore that. How does Alex make you feel uncomfortable?
I just don't get why minorities are always so angry. I mean, why are they always so mad? My God, slavery is over. We got civil rights. Everything is fine now. And all they do is complain. All that depressed complaining over social media just ruins my day. It is not that bad. It's just so sad to read. I mean, all you gotta do is look at what President Trump has done for them. He's created jobs, unemployment is at an all-time low, and America is one of the most loved countries in the world now. Trump has brought a new round of patriotism to this country. And I say, it's about time. It is about time that Americans actually love this country again and not keep endlessly complaining about it. And yet all these people are out here bitching and moaning and asking for reparations and handouts and whatever. And if you're gonna complain, at least be a real citizen and not some immigrant of a shithole country.
You make a lot of good points.
What, they can say bitching and shithole and not get yelled at?
Do you have a point to make, Alex? Like one that isn't emotional and actually has merit?
Well, minorities don't want handouts. They don't want free stuff. They want to be equal. I want to be equal. Black people want the police to stop profiling them and killing them. Latinx people want to be considered Americans and not common workers looking for a green card. I was born here. I work hard and I pay for school just like all of them. And I shouldn't be silenced just because they all look down on me. And if you think all the protesting is useless, then you're not trying to look at what's going on in this country right now. You're all just
That's enough out of you. I'm just so sick of your feelings. Now you need to sit there and listen to your fellow students and their feelings. They know how to convey points without being angry and emotional. So maybe you need to sit there and take notes and stop acting like you're all offended and start listening to people smarter than you and with more knowledge and if you say another word, I'll fail you for the semester. You won't get your degree on time. Now, am I quite clear? Thank you. Now, where were we? How about we go into your breakout rooms and discuss the current political movement? And you, Miss Alex, better sit there and listen.
Hey. I'm sorry for saying what I said.
Yeah, whatever.
I'm serious. I don't think the teacher was right to let everyone talk over you like that.
And you just joined in with them?
All I was saying is that Dr. King advocated for peaceful protests.
So did a lot of black leaders. And almost all of them were killed.
It's just, I don't agree with all this violence that's happening in the
I don't agree with the violence either. But the protesters aren't starting all the riots and damage and burning people's businesses down. I've gone protesting. It doesn't get violent until the police show up. We're not the ones out there carrying guns and riot shields. We're the ones asking for less violence. Have you ever even been to a protest?
Well, no.
Exactly. Don't speak against what you don't understand.
But you're not black.
My friends are, and that's enough for me. What's your excuse to not march?
Hello there. Wait. Brittany Morrison?
Yes, that's me.
Oh, wow, they didn't tell me that you were... Figures. You really should change your name.
What?
You don't look like a Brittany. I was expecting someone... It doesn't matter. Anyway, let's hear your song.
Why should I play the grieving girl and lie, saying that I miss you and that my world has gone dark without your light? I will sing no requiem tonight. Thank you.
Excellent work. You have a lovely voice and a great vocal range. I know that I called you in to read for the princess, but I'd rather have you read for the chambermaid, so I'm just going to send you the sides and you can look over them for a bit.
Okay, but I can read for the princess as well.
You're not the princess type.
I'm not?
No.
But you were the one that called me in.
I know. The casting director recommended you and said you had a great first audition, but you're just not what I was expecting.
What were you expecting?
I really don't have the time to get into this.
I would just like the chance to read.
Do you even know your type?
I'm sorry?
Sorry, but people don't want to see your type be princesses. Sure, it'll probably sell to a few progressive liberals and bleeding hearts, but at the end of the day, we need to make our money back. And money comes in the form of a blonde-haired, blue-eyed, attractive princess. Yes, you have the vocal range, and I'm sure you have the acting chops as well, and I'm sure that you are lovely to a certain type of people. But we need to make our money back, and quite frankly, you're not what we're looking for in a princess. Now, I don't have much more time, so you can read for the chambermaid or you can leave. What'll it be?
Okay.
Great choice. I sent you the sides. You can go into the breakout room and rehearse there for a bit.
Okay, good evening, madam. Oh, don't worry about me. Not all of us can be as
Beautiful. Day, I wish I could be as lovely as you. I have no money to afford such lovely dresses. I I will never have the chance to dance with the prince like you will. Will you dance with him just one time for me? Thank you for everything you do for me, madam. Anything for you, madam.
Hey there.
Hey.
You alright?
Yeah, just heading out after a long day.
Me too. Class was brutal today. This bitch said I wasn't Latinx.
Who would say that?
I don't know. I don't know these students in my class. They treated me like all I am is angry and emotional. It's like they didn't give a fuck about what I'm going through or even what you go through.
Jesus. I'm sorry. Looks like we're all having fucked up days.
What happened to you?
My boss. I just, uh, I just keep having these, moments. Keeps on saying he's on my side, but I don't feel like it. It feels so condescending sometimes. It's just, you can't be someone's ally and look down on them,
Exactly. That's what happened to me in class. All these fuckers thumbing their white ass.
White
Mama top.
Yeah, I hear you.
I know. I just think about my mother and how she would have been yelling at me for that. But what's worse, that asshole teacher just let them. He let them keep on treating me like trash.
Yeah.
I probably didn't matter one bit in his class. My opinion didn't count because I'm experiencing it.
I feel you. I'm thinking about the way my boss talks to me and treats me, and how it's all about me appreciating him, like he's doing me a favor. I'm going to work, I'm doing my job, and I'm getting paid. Why do I need to be kissing ass like I deserve less than other folks? But we're still treated like less than white folks. We get segregated, so we protest just to get basic rights. We get basic rights, and people hate that too. People hate us talking out of turn. People hate us protesting and speaking out. They want us to just be happy with the handouts we're supposedly getting and shut our mouths when we say something they don't like. It's bullshit. And it hurts. All day my fucking head is pounding thinking about this shit.
Why is shit like this?
I don't know. Look, I was just heading home and I guess I'll see you later on. And I know the class sucks, but you're gonna earn that degree.
Thanks.
fuck is this email? You're breaking up with me?
You're gonna talk about that Blue Lives Matter shit to my face and expect me to be okay with it?
You're really gonna leave me over this? What happened to our future?
It doesn't look like much of a future to me.
God. You know, Mom and Dad were right.
Sick of hearing about your racist mommy and daddy, and you haven't even come out to them.
They need time, all right? They're not ready to hear about how I see myself. They think I'm still their little girl, and they don't understand what's happening in the world, the way that things are changing.
But you accept it.
We don't break up over politics. You just have to be patient with me. I'll talk to them when I can. I'll tell them about me and about us. Not just change their minds.
But you accept it. You won't defend me to them. You won't even acknowledge me to them.
It's not the way the world works. You just don't understand. God, stop being so emotional and think about what you're giving up.
Oh, I've thought about it. It's so funny you're asking me to be patient and just ignore the politics. Well, this shit ain't politics. This is my life. This is David's life. This is my friends and family's life. The police are out there killing black men and women, murdering them, and just fucking getting away with it. And you're too busy hiding behind your parents' dumb-ass ignorance to even see it. And if you think they're all thugs and criminals, then you're obviously not paying attention because a lot of good people have died. And you're just too blind to see anything. And Kelly, yes, I did love you. But I'm not accepting this shit. You're all matter your love of Trump and your mommy and daddy's racist ass BMW and shove them right up your tight ass. Thank you.
And down, and up, and down, and up. Letting the negative energy out, letting the positive energy in, letting the negative energy out. Smart, I am powerful, I can do it, I can... What is he? No. What is he doing in this neighborhood? Why is no one saying anything? Do I have to do everything? Hello? I'd like to report a suspicious-looking man. I'm trying to be a positive person!
Jesus, what a day.
Oh God, you're telling me.
Me too.
Wait, what happened to you guys?
Class was some bullshit today. I think my teacher's racist and some, if not all, of my classmates.
What are you gonna do?
I don't know. Try and transfer classes, maybe. I might not graduate in time, but I don't know if I could keep staying there.
Is it worth it?
If I want to stay sane, maybe. How was your audition?
I don't want to talk about it.
What? You've been looking forward to this for weeks. What happened?
They didn't give me the role. They didn't offer me the role because I'm Chinese. They made me read for the chambermaid instead. And that's after some bitch told me to get out of her neighborhood.
Fuck. What the hell is wrong with this country?
This has probably been the worst day of my life. What's worse is that they actually offered me the role.
What did you say?
I haven't answered them yet. They emailed me this morning, and I've been thinking about it all day.
Are you going to take it?
I don't know. I honestly don't know.
I just broke up with Kelly.
Oh my God.
You okay?
No, not even a little bit. She fucking fooled me. She messed with me and I let her do it because I thought she loved me. And this was after the interview where they told me I wouldn't fit in. Fuck, she keeps texting me.
You're not.
No. No.
Ladies, we've all had a shit day.
Definitely.
This calls for some alcohol.
A lot of it.
Same.
Hold on. I think we need to break out the shot rule.
No.
Okay. Well, last time we did the shot rule, I think it was David and Alex. They were racing to answer the asexual earthworm question. With
oh no.
Oh my god, true. Where is David anyway?
I don't know. What time is it? Is it rush hour?
I talked to him just as he was leaving work.
Text him, see where he's at.
Oh my god.
What? What is it?
Open your phones, look at Twitter.
Oh my god, what is it?
David Jackson, a 27-year-old drug addict and criminal, was shot in the back 7 times after trying to evade police.
The arresting officer said that Jackson was holding his head in pain. The reporting caller said that he was under the influence of illegal substances.
He resembled an assailant trying to harass a woman earlier in the day.
Jackson, who was dressed in work attire, was alleged to be carrying a gun or some other sort of dangerous weapon, but none was found at the scene.
No known family members or friends came forward to claim the body.
The arresting officer was commended for his bravery and quick thinking in the situation.
He didn't do anything. He was just going home. He shouldn't have even gone to work in the first place. But he sure as fuck wasn't in that park.
Well, no, I mean, he was a good employee, but, never truly appreciated all the opportunities that he was given.
The officer was doing his job. This wasn't a necessary evil, but actually just a positive good.
Are you kidding me? He was having migraines. His head was in pain all day. Why would they just up and shoot him?
He was not acting accordingly. You have to know how to conduct yourself in a respectful manner, especially when you're one of them.
He was a friend of a friend. I'm sure he was a nice guy, but I think he was a thug. Those people don't have any respect for the police or those around them.
He wasn't a thug. He wasn't a criminal. They profiled him for no fucking reason.
He looked dangerous. I didn't say or do anything to him, but he doesn't live in this neighborhood. He doesn't belong here.
There's no reason to protest over him. The officer was absolutely right. When you act out like they do, what do you think is going to happen?
It's not that I think he should have been killed, but they're the police. It happens. They kill white people too. Besides, black people and other minorities don't have it so bad. I should know. I've been around them all my life.
He was murdered. They fucking murdered him. And They say I'm too emotional. They say that I'm too mad. How the fuck am I supposed to react when I lose someone I love?
I just lost one of my best friends, and they're saying all this untrue shit about him. They didn't know him. They don't know him. His life didn't matter to them, but it fucking mattered to me. To us. And they don't give a shit.
When will this end? He got killed because he was in pain, because he was a black person who was hurting? Well, we're all hurting. Are we next? What is it gonna take for them to change something? Anything.